Hello guys, how are you? I'm fine, thanks to God. Today we see how to create database, create table, insert the data, select the data, update the data, delete data, and the advanced concepts of database administration. Also, SQL Server Authentication, how to create login, user, role, grant privilege for users, and revoke that grant privilege from users, and also deny all privileges of that table or database. So before starting this video, guys, please click the like button, subscribe, and also share my video. Thank you again and again to subscribe my channel. Let us start our practical session SQL. Uh, this is the Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. So first we try to connect as a database engine with Windows authentication or the default authentication of login of SQL Server. So just click connect, and after this is the Windows authentication or the default login user. So it is necessary to create different users for your database. So it is must and already always for all business intelligence application areas. So as introduction or as a beginning, first we should create a database. It is necessary create a database. So we create here create the first step is creating a database. So create database what, for example hospital, create hospital, okay, sorry, execute it, use because the default database is available here, master database, so you should change this database. Use hospital and click execute database hospital, sorry, execute this yeah, already created. Let us see, refresh and see where it is created. Yeah, hospital database already created here. Good, but there is no any table here. After we create a table, there is a table on the database. As you see, this is the current working database. So create some tables. Create table. Sorry, create table. For example, user ID car using 15 character values. User first name, F name, also car with 15 characters, comma, last name with a car value of 15 characters. So this is name, next maybe car with 1, sorry, 6 with 1 character, car only, or you can declare up to 5 characters, female, male, and so like. And then the next one maybe salary, and good. This is the designed table. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns. Execute, and when refresh it, yeah, already completely executed when we refresh the source data. Refresh table is created here. Yeah, user account database organization is created. Then we try to insert data as insert into user account values. Sorry, it is necessary to add primary key. Let's delete this and rename again, create again. At the name at the end, primary key, but user ID. Let's run it, execute it, send Dynamically key primary yeah, this one primary key successful. Certain to this value. First, it is better to see the table is created or not. Here, user account is already created and number of columns also here. And the key is the user account index here. Primary key is user ID, user account ID. Okay, so column, yeah, this is the primary key, the key symbol as it is as an icon here. Good. Then insert the values user ID under quotation because it's string or character, so u01 quotation, first name Abigail, father name Abigail, sex male, single male, salary 20,000, and just copy it and add some values, some data values here. Is enough. It is enough. Okay, change the key because it is a primary key. Six users are here. For example, Zamana, Maru, Chala, Ragasa, Ragasa. Then the next user, why not Almaz? Female. Here random text Balada. And the last one, go down, for example, text that is female, and the salary is equal to 15,000, 500,000. Why not 200, 500, 2,500, and save there. Okay, let's run this data carefully, and when we try to select all from user account, sorry, it is I want to write the all this is the displayed database. So now start back to the advanced concept of database administration, creating a user. So first you should create a login before creating a user. So in order to create a login, type or as a comment, create a login. Here, create login. The first user, for example, u01, u01 spaces necessary here, u01 for u01 with password what u01 question mark, for example. Let's run this or execute this one. Because that network data one with a problem. Create login u01 with password equal to sign is necessary. Yeah, is value. Okay, execute. Yeah, the server principal u01 already exists. Okay, already exists. So let us see, refresh and see the under security login user table before okay, let's click here login. Yeah, here login is here. Under this the previous one, not our user is user 01 for what database for yeah, anyways, this is the first user. And also copy and this paste and y user 6 in order to see it is created or the previous one. The principal is 6. Yeah, already created. Okay, when we see this user 01 from here, refresh and go to the okay, user 06 user 06. Yeah, user 06 is created here. When we refresh, user 06 is created, and add another user. First it is necessary to add 7 and 8 even mylet and here Adamu Taso. Okay, and as we use the last 3 users to exercise this training, user 6, 7 with this one. create a login, enter here and paste it to save time. 8 7 6 6 7 8. Okay, run the second two users because the first one's already created and successfully completed, and when we refresh this one we create 6 7 8 3 users here. It is enough to train the advanced concept of database administration. Then after we create the user, the second step is first create the login and second create a user. Creating a user. So in order to create a user, we type create user, the username for login.user. Create user, create user, for example user U06 is the first user, and we give for login U06. Okay, when I execute this one, already completed, and copy this in time and create another 3 users. 7 8 4 8 user 8. Execute. Okay, good. Then after we refresh our and try to minimize this and back to our database, hospital database, refresh and go to the user security. Under security there is a user, click user. These users are already created. Okay, good. Then the next one, create a role for these users. Create a role for each common name. For example, health informatics, maybe health informatics X. It is enough, yeah. Then execute this role, already completed, and here we give a role for each user. Okay, so sp underscore add role number, for each user. The first here's informatics, here's underscore informatics. It should be under quotation, comma what, and the first user what, U06. Good. Let's execute this command or query. Cannot alter the role health informatics because it does not exist or you do not have permission. LZ, okay, should be copied here and pasted. Yeah, I think it is fixed. Good, already complete. And also add for the second and third users. User 07 and user 08 also should be created here. Question that needed recipe that will be here to execute separately. Yeah. Okay, good. After that, we just pass to set up the login database. First, save our work. Advanced, sorry, what can 6 SQL 6 dot SQL. Okay, good. So again, good. Then disconnect and try to reconnect it. Connect database engine. Try to log in with SQL Server Authentication mode. So the first user is U06 with password of U06 question mark. Connect. Yeah, already connected. The user is U06. By the way, we can give a name, a specific name for each user. Then the next one is again disconnect it and connect. Who is the second user? Who is the second one? 7, and the password is U07. What's the problem? Okay, 7 password. Wow, good. The first U07 user, this is the user 07 user. Again connect U08 question mark, connect. Yeah, the first user is not try to login again. 6U06 question mark. Yeah, already created 3 users are logged into our SQL Server using SQL Server Authentication mode. So we give different privileges for the same database to access that data, to read, to write, to modify, to delete, whatever, any SQL query modification. To apply this, we give different privileges. So from the beginning, it is better to connect via Windows Authentication mode to give this privilege. Yeah, the first one is the Windows. The last one is a chunk of the supervisor or the master. The master database administrator can give the first privilege for each user. So under this, this is the first, the already written query to the previous one. So try to give different privileges, giving privilege or grant. So to give a grant, first write grant with privilege and without privilege, with grant privilege and without grant privilege. For example, grant insert comma update what? Only salary comma what? No, salary comma why not it is enough to update only salary, because the employee's salary may be changed, but the other profile, first name, second name, may not change. So salary on what we give this privilege, that table, because we have already our working databases. Hospital, under hospital we have create the database name called, as you see here, database hospital, and this hospital inside hospital database table name is user account. So on what we say, on user account, yes, on user account. To what ለማን ነው የምንሰጠው? to U06 with grant privilege, or we can't only give this privilege with grant privilege. This user 06 can give another privilege for another users, another privilege for another users. So with, for the first time, with grant privilege, grant option, with grant option. Let execute, and before execute, it is better to pass to user 06 and create user 06, this one, write a command, this use hospital, sorry, use hospital, and when we execute we can execute that run, and then select all from what user account, user account. When we try to select this invalid object name user account, okay, the problem user here. Select permission was denied on the object user account database hospital schema DB. There is no any privilege to read or to see or to select or to retrieve data from this data, so it is necessary to give privilege. For example, here it is better to add what select and execute it exactly. When come back to this and try to execute this one, yeah, select privileges guaranteed for user 06. For example, why not delete user 06 the first update the first row or the second row or the third row, u08. For example, delete in order to delete a row from that table we follow or write this command, delete from what table name user account what do from the user account, delete from user account where what user id is equals to under quotation u0, for example 05. When we execute this query, size invalid object user, okay, okay, yeah, delete permission was denied on the object because we did not give a privilege to delete a record. The only privilege for this account or user 06 is view or select data of that table. But when we give at this the delete privilege, user 06 can delete or remove this user 05, this user 05. Okay, user 06 have got a privilege with grant option to select, insert and update data. So why not update the salaries of some individual here? For example, insert into user account values user ID. The first one is u061 given by user 06. The first name Wanyo or Mirat, comma, last name Babu, comma, the second one is 6F, and the last one is the salary 15,000, and close this one. When we execute this, it executes without error because user 06 have the privilege to insert the data. insert data. So when you execute, it already inserted, and when we execute again, user 061 Mirat Ababu is added to the database. Good. Then the next one is this user 06 can give another privilege for the remaining users. For example, for user 7, the second user for user 7. So we write grant to give a privilege for this user. Grant what privilege? For example, insert. Grant insert. Okay, yeah. Grant insert on user. Insert on user account. To what? To which user? U07, for example. With or without a grant, for example. Without grant. And executed, and when executed, and back to this user 7, and try to execute. Use what? Hospital. First, you should introduce the working database. Yeah, change it from master to hospital, and then right, select, for example, select all from what? User account. From user account. When we execute this, there is no permission. Yeah, select permission was denied on the object user account. So yeah, user 07 cannot read or retrieve data from the table, but user 07 can insert data, insert into user data, user values, and bracket, for example, U071. The only option for this user is insert data. 01, first name, Hailu, his father name, and sorry, comma, and sex, male, and his salary is, for example, 10,000. When we execute this query, it can execute without error or any other problem, but this user cannot retrieve data because the select permission was not given for this user. If you wanted to give privilege, we can add here. Grant, for example, grant select on user account to user 07. When we execute this and back to this and execute this query, he can retrieve data from the database. Yes, this is what we call giving grant privilege for a user by the super user. This is users of the database. Okay, then the next one, after giving grants for each user, the next one is how we revoke this grant privilege. For example, user 07 have the privilege to select and to insert this database. Can retrieve data from the database and can insert data to the database. But why we revoke this privilege from this table? For example, for user 07, revoke revoke insert privilege. Why? How to revoke insert privilege? Revoke grant option. No, already grant option is not given for user 7. Revoke insert on user account user account to what? To user 07. When we execute this command and cannot grant the revoke. Yeah, at the end we should replace 207 cascade is necessary here. Okay, cascade, let's try cascade color. Oh, this is user 7 by itself, by yourself cannot revoke the privilege, so cut this and go to the giver of the privilege, and the giver can revoke again if he did not need to give this privilege for that user. So click here and cascading necessary for single query here and execute. Yeah, already command complete successfully, and when come back to user 07, because user 07 and tries to insert, for example, if it works, try to change this and try to execute this query. Yeah, the insert permission was denied on the object user account database hospital schema D service organization. The first time he can get a privilege when the super user or another user needs to remove or get avoid the privilege of the lower level user, can revoke their privileges. The giver can revoke the privilege of that user. So this is how to revoke that user. For example, user 06 can select, insert, and also give privilege for other users. Because user 06 gives grant for user 07. But if the super admin or the master administrator wants to revoke the privileges of this user 06 to giving grant option for other users, he can revoke their grant. For example, revoke this option. Revoke what? Grant option, the first right or access right. Grant option for forward select comma select or select on user account from user 06 cascade. So, when we execute this command or query, user 06 have no right or the privilege to give grant for other users because their privilege is raised here or revoked here. Execute and got in the near cascade copy already from this user. He is not here. Yeah, this because this is a cure. question is clear. Okay, when we execute this, successfully completed the command and come back to this 006 and tries to give a privilege grant for user 07, for example, grant update salary update salary only update salary only on user account table to what user 07 with or without grant. Okay, without grant. When we execute this one, yeah, user 06 and find object user. Okay, execute. Okay, command completed because grant the salary on user account 06 revoke grant option from their account from for okay, and when grant update salary on their account to user 07 executed completed on timestamp. What's the problem? Because when we select on select from update, okay, we come back to this. Yeah, and find the object user account. You could direct only on and we do not have permission. This user have not permission to what? To give grant for this user. Okay, what's next? The grant insert the database salary on the account. This 06 is grant okay, reward grant option for select insert update this property command completed and back to user 06 and when executed can't find the object user account user account and then reference and find where is user account, where is the just user account. The problem is anyways, it does not have permission to give grant for user 7 to user 7. This is why we return the revoke this one. Yeah, and okay. Revoke grant select can find here because it have not privilege to give update for user 06 update with grant with grant option. No, it have. Anyways, it is how to revoke privileges from one user by one user. And then the last one is creating a view. To create a view, we write this queries: create view as create view as view user, for example, view user. You can say as a user as select f name comma l name is it necessary at 6? Yeah, 6 okay, from what? From the table from user account and user account it is better to add some conditions where what if name looks or like if name like at the beginning it is under single quotation and then or l name like single quotation at end by a. Okay. Okay, when we execute this, it creates what is necessary. This is a problem. Yeah. This comma is unnecessary. Already created the table. Then after that, when we try to view this view temporary or virtual created table, select all from view user and try to execute this one. Yeah, these three columns are created as a view, and we give a privilege for let us see what will happen for user 08 right here. Select all from what user user view user. Let's see what will happen here. Okay, hospitality user. Okay, this is a super admin and this is the super admin and this is the super admin. Come back to this, come back to and user 06 for example, user 06 here select all from view user view execute select permission was not denied on the object viewer. So in order to see these created data on the master database, it is better to give privilege for user 06, this one, user 06. At this here comment side grant select to create a grant for the user, give a grant, select only select on user view or user separated view table to view 06 and when we execute this command and come back to user 06 and find the object viewer view user this is completed successfully, and come back to user 06 and execute this previous query already fine or this will complete and displays or retrieves this information. But when we want to revoke this privilege, we come to here and revoke grant, sorry, you can say revoke what type of select revoke select privilege for or on view user generated table to what, to user 06 and execute this, and after executing this command and we try to retrieve this or execute this line of query, no data is displayed. What yeah, we try to execute here user 06 006, we try to display this. Yeah, select privilege or permission is denied for user 06. That when we give or grant select privilege for this completely and come back to sorry yeah, and come back to this and try to run or execute this line of code we have got, or we user 06 can view or read or select the data on the table. Yeah, this is what we call it, revoke and grant. Then the last one is or the remaining concept is deny concept. Deny meaning the whole database block the whole database. So to deny for all users of that role, for role user 008, 07 and 06, type this query, deny select on what will user login user name here. Yeah, his informatics and informatics to what user account to user. Yeah, on this is the table on user account user underscore account to what user role, and we try to execute or execute this command successfully completed and back to user 06 and try to select something revoked. Yeah, select permission was denied on the object user account. This is all about how to create database, create table, insert data, retrieve data, select data, update data, delete data, and the advanced concept of database administration, creating a login SQL Server Authentication mode, creating or login using SQL Server Authentication mode, like this one, this is SQL Server Authentication mode, for example, like this, U08 question mark, and when try to connect, it does not connect to or log into the database. So this and this like operations or database administration concepts are unclear about this video. Thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe my video. Thank you again and again.